Welcome back. Well, as Natalie and I have been mentioning, a lot of people looking forward to July 4th and all the festivities that may be around this weekend. But we do need to remember about our furry family members. If you have pets at home that are even the slightest bit anxious, you know what we are talking about. And I'm happy this morning to bring Spencer Conover in from the Pasco County Animal Services Department to talk about this, because 4th of July, summertime, you guys stay very busy. And I know certainly with this weekend holiday coming up, right?
Absolutely. The one of the common misconceptions about animal service is that, hey, the busiest time of the year is going to be around Christmas or maybe when the kids go back to school. But without a doubt, the busiest day of the year for all of animal services is the day after July 4th for two really big reasons. One of which is a lot of our pets and a lot of people know that their pets are scared of fireworks. And although there won't be a lot of large gathering of fireworks this year due to some restrictions, we know that individual families are still going to have their celebrations. And we see a lot of pets that are extremely scared and sometimes go missing as a result of being so scared from those fireworks. We also see an increase in our bites and our scratches from our scared pets when they're around a lot of people they don't know. So maybe family gatherings or bringing them to barbecues. So it's definitely important to be conscientious of your pets during the July 4th time.
I know we're going to talk about microchipping, and we cannot say that enough, and making sure that if, again, the day after 4th of July, we need to find out where their home is. That's how you do that. Any tips for that you guys can recommend for maybe easing some of the anxiety this time of year? And again, when 4th of July, when there's nothing else to do, I think it's going to be several nights of fireworks going on for many people.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's definitely a number of steps that you can take. And, we all have a lot of people have the issue with their pets at home. They're scared of fireworks. They don't know what to do. There's some products out there you can definitely try. Thunder shirts, things like that to make your pet feel comfortable are ways to do it. You can also utilize sound abatement. So you can utilize areas of the shelter, areas of your home that don't necessarily have a lot of sound. So you can try a closet or a back room or a bathroom or something that might ease it. Personally, in my house, I love throwing on YouTube videos of old Disney movies or something like that, loud music, just anything to allow your pets not to hear the fireworks that are happening outside. And then one thing that we always recommend is positive reinforcement. One thing I've done with one of my dogs personally is every time there's a firework bang, he's getting a treat. And so after the years, he's now 10 years old. So now come 4th of July, he was originally really, really scared. That positive reinforcement built over years and years and years has definitely gotten him excited about fireworks time now. We know it's not going to work for everybody, but anytime you can build that positive association with something that your pets aren't a fan of, definitely helps.
I love that idea.
Yeah, it's great.
Let's talk about microchipping. Are you still, if you have a pet right now that is not microchipped, how easy is it, given this state and the climate that we're in, to get that done?
So a lot of veterinary clinics are still open. For those of you that don't know, a microchip implant for your pet is very, very simple. It's not a surgical procedure. It's a small, basically the size of a grain of rice, RFID chip that gets implanted in between the shoulder blades of your pet. And if your pet does go missing, it can be scanned by any animal shelter, veterinary clinic. Petco and PetSmarts have microchip scanners. They can scan with your information and get that pet back to you. Right now, obviously, due to restrictions, it's a little bit harder to get some microchips, but most veterinary clinics are still making appointments, just a little restrictive to go into the building, of course. Our vaccination clinic at Pasco County Animal Services is operating 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. And basically, just contact your veterinarian. It's a small, quick, non-surgical procedure. Takes a matter of moments, and the information is uploaded automatically. It is without a doubt one of the biggest ways to save your life's pet if and when it does go missing.
And just a reminder to update if you move, if you change your phone number, make sure that that information gets updated as well. I'd imagine you've also done that where you've gotten them and it's old info.
Absolutely. You'd be surprised. I mean, you mentioned that about 60 to 65% of the animals that we get into our shelter with a microchip don't have updated information. So if your pet was adopted 2, 3, 4 years ago and you've moved, like you mentioned, you changed your phone number, you've gotten married, you have different people that you're associated with in your life. And here's a big one. If, we don't like to mention a lot, but if you've gotten divorced or you've changed your lifestyle, definitely update that information with your microchip, because that could be the difference between your pet getting back to you or us sending information to an old address or an old phone number if we do get it into our shelter.
Yeah. Anything else you want to mention in this very, again, busy time for you guys?
Absolutely. So within Hillsborough, Pasco, Pinellas County, microchipping is obviously one of the best ways that we can get our pets back to us. But not every individual citizen is going to have a microchip scanner. Odds are, if your pet goes missing and somebody finds it, it's going to be one of your neighbors. So one of the best ways to get your pet home, their ticket home, is going to be a pet license. And that's a tag that you acquire from your local animal services. You can do it on our website, www.mypasco.net/PAS. You can purchase all of your licenses online, and it's a small license that they actually wear on their collar to let people know, hey, this organization has my owner's information, and they can contact the owner right away, get that animal back home as soon as possible. So we always want to take as many steps as we possibly can to ensure our pets are safe during this time of year. Keep them happy, keep them healthy during the fireworks, make sure they're microchipped just in case, and then that license as well is going to be the number one way to get them home.
And make sure you have enough treats for when all those fireworks go off this weekend.
Make it a fun day. Make it fun. Absolutely.
We appreciate your time. We'll put all that info on our website too.
Thank you guys. Have a fun 4th.